Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to April's TBR. I cannot hear myself through these headphones. I sound really funny. Today I have a really fun TBR for you, and that is Connor Picks My TBR. If you don't know Connor, he's from Connor's Library Corner. I will put his details down below so you can go and subscribe if you are not already. I also chose his this month, so if you want to see the books that I chose for him, just go over to his channel and he will be doing the same type of video that I am. We are just going to jump straight into it. I have the video here. I've not seen it, so this is going to be a live reaction. I also hope the editing is okay on this because I've never matched videos over the top of me before. So I'm so hopeful that the editing's okay. Cross your fingers. Let's dive straight in. I'm nervous. I'm really, really nervous.
Boom. You're broke. You're alright, love.
I'm good.
I think I've done really well with your TBR. I'm picking quite a few books for you because I know you're a little speed, and hopefully you will enjoy them and actually read them. Now, I don't think I've been too predictable with them, but there are a couple on there that I know I will pick. So the first one, I'm just going to get it out of the way. First one on your TBR for April is Catching Fire. The reason, not because I want you to read it, because I know that you won't do it out of spite if that's the reason. It's not because I want you to read it. The reason I've put this on your TBR is because it has been officially, in April, 1 year since you read Hunger Games. So I think it'd just be quite nice to do a reading vlog of the sequel 1 year later. And then you can read Mockingjay next year in April. So go on, do that, read it, please.
So, if you haven't seen that video, a year ago I did me vlogging my entire experience of reading The Hunger Games for the first time. I will link it somewhere for you to see if you wish to see that. And I said in it, does anybody actually want to see me read the second one? And loads of people wanted it, especially Connor. They thought it was very interesting. But I never got there. And everybody says that Catching Fire is their favourite book in the trilogy, but here I am, not reading it. So that was a fair one to call me out on. I understand the call out. I respect it. I'm sad that I'm gonna have to read it, but that's fine. It's fine, I will get there. I'm sorry it's taken me this long. Big apologies.
For the love of God, just do the reading vlog. It'll be fine, it'll be fun. And I know you're gonna moan about it, but bloody do it. The second book that I've chosen for you is Tokyo Ghoul. I think it's volume 2. Because I know you read volume 1 and you enjoyed it, but you keep saying that you want to get more into reading graphic novels and manga and things like that. So I thought it'd be really nice to you. I'd add that to your TBR. It's a quick and easy read once you figure out how to read it. So I thought it'd be really nice to you. Don't say I'm not nice. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
I appreciate that one because that was going to be a really quick one night read. Thank you for that. I read the first one last month, I did, and I did struggle on how to read it as I am an idiot, but hopefully the second one is just as good as the first and less confusing for me because I am an idiot. So yeah, thank you for that one. Unexpected, did not expect that one to come up on this TBR. Pleasantly surprised. Thank you.
Now the third book I've chosen for you is The Taking of Annie Thorne. Mainly I've chosen this one because CJ Tudor, we love CJ Tudor in this household. Says the person that's not read a single one of her books yet. But you are currently reading The Chalkman and you've stopped because not great content. But I think you need to get back into it, and I'm hoping that if I have The Taking of Annie Thorne back on this TBR in April, you will then pick up The Chalkman to finish, so you're not doing 2, or you will then read The Taking of Annie Thorne and it will reignite your love for CJ Tudor and encourage you to finish The Chalkman despite the themes we're not all loving.
My thing about this Chalkman book was it's not bad. The book is great actually. It's very reminiscent though of Stephen King's writing style of It, which isn't a problem. The issue was that halfway through there's a trigger warning for sexual abuse of a child, and the scene felt unnecessary to me, and I don't deal very well with triggers like that. It made me feel sick, it made me feel unwell, and I haven't picked it up since. I do plan on finishing it. It's a great book. I'm very intrigued by the storyline, but yeah, I see that putting that on there is probably the best thing to do so that I can just get through the book, to read Annie Thorne. So I do appreciate what he did there. That was clever. Forcing me to read one book so I have to read another one. Big brain.
Next, of course, I have chosen the next Mortal Instruments, because if I didn't choose it, you ain't gonna read it. I have chosen City of Lost Souls. You gotta read it, get it done. I'm here to give you emotional support during your time of reading this book. Because I didn't love it. Hopefully you will. This might be a book you absolutely adore. You're gonna hate every second. I'm sorry.
So I've already read the book. I say I read the book. I started it today, the day that I'm filming this. I forgot that I told Connor I wouldn't read another book off my actual TBR until he'd picked them, and I'd reacted. I completely forgot, and I picked up the book, and so I'm so sorry. I am hating it, as I do with most of the Mortal Instruments books, because not my fave. But in turn of that, I will instead read the next book, which I think is City of Heavenly Fire, which means I now have to finish Lost Souls before the end of the month and read the next one next month. Fine. It's a very big book. So as punishment for reading a book I told you I would not read, I will now read the even bigger book. But at least I'll be done with the Mortal Instruments. Oh, thank God, I'll be done. Oh, yes. I hope the Dark Artifices is better, because the Infernal Devices was great. Mortal Instruments, not so much. But I appreciate that one. Thank you. Sorry that I have to change it a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. It's fine.
So the next book I've chosen for you is Girls of Paper and Fire. I've chosen this one because you really love the sound of it. You say all the time how much you love the sound of it. You've had it on your TBR for a long time and you haven't read it yet. So come on, get to it. I put it on your TBR. You now officially have no excuse.
I was bought this a very long time ago and I was so excited by it, and nothing has happened to make me not want to pick this up. I just haven't. You know when a book stays in your TBR a little long and then you kind of become used to it sitting there? That's just kind of what happened to me, and I've forgotten really that I have to read it. It just sits there. I can see it from here. I am eager to pick it up. This is a great choice. I wouldn't have picked it up on my own, so I'm really, really glad that he picked this one. Thank you, Connor. Big brain. Brilliant.
Now the next one I've put on is The Troop. This is obviously a story I'm interested in, and you've had the book for a while, and I really want to know what you think of it, so I know whether to read it myself. So, you know, help me out.
I really want to read this book. Don't get my reaction wrong. I'm so happy to have this on my TBR. But I've been putting it off because some people like Noelle Gallagher and stuff who absolutely love thrillers and have read a lot more gruesome... This is a horror, not even a thriller. This is a horror. People who've read more gruesome thrillers and horrors than I have said that this book is a little gross. And some people keep mentioning a scene about worms. I don't want to experience it. I'm not ready. I don't want it. So I've been putting it off even though I'm desperate to read it because I love like a survival setting. But this sounds so gross. I don't know if I'm ready. He's using me as a guinea pig for this one because I'll read it and say if it's good enough for him to read. Guinea pig. I'm going to tell him it's not bad and then make him read it even if it is awful. I'm nervous about that one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous. Oh.
Then after that I thought I would carry on with your Kerry Maniscalco obsession. So the next book I want you to read is Escaping from Houdini.
Yay.
I don't really know what else to say about that. You've started reading the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, you read the first one, you've done the next one, and I think Escaping from Houdini is the third one. Might be making that up, but if it is the third one, that's next, so keep on the train of reading it. It'll be fine.
Super happy about that one because I was trying to read one a month and I failed this month, so perfect. I'll read that next month and hopefully get to the novella as well.
Now the next book I've chosen for you is Cursed, because I got you that book, you really loved the look of that book, you thought it was good, and then you didn't pick it up because the Netflix show had Catherine Langford in and you don't like her as an actress. That's not an excuse. You got the dang book. It has pretty pictures. You love the pictures. You went through and showed me all of the pictures many, many times when you first got the book. So it's about time you read it. Go on.
I feel like I've just been exposed for what an annoyance I am, showing him all the pictures that came in this book, but I did because they're beautiful. yes, to be fair, this was a gift from Connor. I was really excited about it, and then I did find out that Catherine Langford was starring in the movie or TV show, which I have no idea why that stopped me reading the book. Like, she's not in the book. I have a deep hatred for her acting. Not her, I don't care about her, but her acting just isn't my favourite. It makes me want to bawl my eyes out, like pull them out of my sockets. So for some reason that made a connection with the book, and I didn't want to read it anymore. I will get over that silliness. I will. She's not in the book. It's fine. Don't know how I'm going to watch the TV show if I can't even read the book. But I will definitely read that. I've been meaning to for a while. I'm really excited about it, and it is a beautiful book. So thank you once again. Wouldn't have gotten off my TBR without this challenge. So I'm appreciative of that one.
Now, I've chosen this book because I know that you want to read it, and you said you wanted it on your TBR anyway. So I thought I'd just give you a bit of a push and put it on there for you. And that is The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. Hopefully you'll get into it. It'll be nice and fun for you. I don't really know how to big up this book because I literally have no interest at all. But you might love it, and I'm hoping you do. So I've put it on your TBR to try and motivate and encourage you to read it.
The only reason this book is on my TBR is because my friend Jade is a massive lover of this book. Oh my god, I just hit you. And a few of like bigger YouTubers are big fans of this book / series. I kind of mean all the series in the Robin Hobb universe. I know there's different series. And I'm not even a high fantasy gal as much as I want to be. Oh, I so wish I was. You don't understand. I love reading them, but I have no understanding. My brain doesn't like stretch that big to understand these books. But it came on really cheap on Amazon, and I was like, okay, look, it's my time. If I don't buy it now, I'll never buy it. So I did pick it up. I'd be a bit worried that I'm going to have it for a long time, but this does help me pick this up and decide if maybe this world isn't for me before I go and buy all the like 800-page books that come with the series. I also don't understand how the world works. Like, there's so many series that like interlaps, kind of like the Shadowhunter series, where you have to read different series and then read other ones. I don't even know anymore, so I might have to watch like a video on how to read them. But I will definitely read that this month because otherwise it'll stay on my TBR for a year. So, a good choice.
Now finally, I have chosen to put this book on your TBR because I know it contains something you love, and I kind of want to hear what you think, because it's a book I'm half and half on whether I'm intrigued or not. So hearing your opinion might be quite interesting. I've chosen for you to read Serpent and Dove. I really want to know what you think. I know you love the whole witchy kind of thing, and this is about a witch and a witch hunter. You know, it might be good for you. You'll love it, I think. I'm very excited to hear your thoughts. I'm half and half interested because I don't usually like books about witches, but I'm intrigued and I really like the sound of this story, so I'm relying on you to tell me what you think of it.
I'm very intrigued by that. That only recently came into my possession, and I have wanted to read it like the whole month. So I'm really glad I'll get to read it next month. So glad. That was a great decision. Thank you. Very appreciative. It sounds amazing with The Witch Hunter and the Witch. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. We'll find out, and I'll let you know if it's worth you reading.
Those are the books I've chosen for you. Hopefully you do a good TBR. Hopefully I've chosen some good ones, because I think I've chosen like the manga, it's not too long. Books that you're interested in anyway, such as the majority of them. And then I've been mean with some like City of Lost Souls and Catching Fire that I think you need to do. Because really, now you're just not reading it out of spite. It's not even a lack of interest. You're just not doing it now because people keep saying it's been a year since your last one. So read that. Read all of them. Enjoy your damn time. Peace out. Brooke, eat some chicken. Yeah, eat the chicken.
I love chicken.
Yes, you love your chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
Yes, you do. Alfie. Hello, handsome.
I don't even know if I should have shown you that last part, but I'm doing it. It's so cute. Oh, Alfie. I love that dog. Very appreciative of that TBR. I agree. It's a perfect mix of books I really want to read and books that I think I do have to read. Especially with like Catching Fire. That vlog does need to happen, or it's never going to. So thank you for kicking me up the butt and getting me to do that. I appreciate. I'm also so excited by some of these books. I'm gonna go get them and show them to you. So I have the stack. Oh my gosh. It never ends. This is a large and heavy stack. That's going back down. God help me with this thumbnail. Those are some great picks. It's going to be a long reading month, but I'm ready. I'm excited about it. Some of these are really good picks. Well, they're all really good picks. Just some of them I wouldn't have chosen, but that is the reason they're on this TBR. So thank you so much to Connor for doing this for me. Again, he will be linked in the description. I'm hoping that this will be my best reading month ever. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do like a recap or something if you guys are interested in that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out Connor's video where I do the same for him. Bye!